My company just dropped six figures this year on a safety first initiative. Yet they expect me to survive a 3 hours PowerPoint on cross functional synergy without my frontal lobe liquefying and leaking out of my ears. Personally, I find leaning into a hairpin turn at 80 miles per hour a lot less life threatening than a swivel chair and a motivational poster about mindfulness. Welcome to Riding in Corporate Purgatory. I just spent 45 minutes in a sensitivity seminar led by a woman who looked like she was born the same year I bought my first riding jacket. My brain feels like it's been marinated in room temperature HR approved chamomile tea. I'm a husband, a father, and a manager, but right now, I'm just a man who needs to hear something combust. I need to get out of here before I get another automated email asking for an emotional status update. If I have to check in my feelings one more time, I'm gonna ghost the entire department and go live in a ditch. Apparently, I'm a war criminal in the eyes of the modern workforce. Last week I told one of the new kids he did a decent job on the logistics report. He looked at me like I'd just punched his emotional support puppy across a public park. 10 minutes later, I've got a calendar invite from HR to discuss my tone. Listen, kid, in my day, decent meant you didn't accidentally burn the warehouse down or lose a thumb in the machinery. Now, everybody needs a gold star and a participation trophy just for finding the join meeting button on time. I'm a manager. I'm not a florist. I deliver results, not a bespoke bouquet of feelings. You have to be a damn linguist to survive in office now. When HR says, "We value your unique perspectives," they actually mean, "Please stop talking. Your common sense is terrifying the interns." When a director says, "Let's circle back," they mean, "I hope you develop amnesia so I never have to answer this because I have no clue what's happening." I asked an HR rep why we had the safe space in the back room. She told me it was to protect the psychological safety of the team. I told her the only thing protecting my safety is my helmet and the fact that I stay 50 feet away from anyone wearing a Hustle Harder t-shirt. She didn't laugh. She just made a note on her digital whiteboard, probably filed it under aggressive vibes. Out here, the rules are refreshingly simple. The asphalt doesn't have a snowflake policy. If I take a corner too shallow, the guardrail isn't going to send me a polite, bulleted email about my growth opportunities. It's just going to hurt. You know what I like about this? Nobody's asking me for a status update. No calendar invites, no performance reviews. No one telling me my tone could use a little more warmth. Just the wind and the machine that doesn't care about my feelings. Half of the office thinks I'm too blunt. The other half thinks I'm too quiet. And HR thinks I should probably attend another seminar about collaborative emotional resonance. But out here, I don't have to manage anyone. Not their expectations, not their sensitivities, and definitely not their Slack messages marked urgent that are actually just memes of cats. Funny thing is, I don't even ride fast anymore. 25 years ago, I rode like I had something to prove. Now I ride because my knees sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies when I stand up and I've got a mortgage to protect. The office is all politics and negotiations, but out here, everything is honest. You mess up, you know immediately. You do it right, and the road just opens up. No email, no meeting, no follow-up discussion, just forward. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back in that glass building. Someone will say, "Let's circle back." Someone else will ask for a quick sync. and the kid will probably want the feedback on another report. I'm going to tell him he did a decent job, because sometimes decent is a damn miracle. Alright, break's over. Let's go do some decent work. By the way, what's the most HR approved nonsense you've ever had to sit through just to keep your paycheck? Let me know down in the comments. See you later.